Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is Nikki here. I am coming at you barefaced today, a little bit different, but I am so excited because I'm collaborating with KVD Vegan Beauty. Today I'm going to be doing a full face of KVD Vegan Beauty cosmetic products. The whole line is vegan. It is long wearing, it is high performance, and guess what guys, it is now also available at Boots. So I'm super excited. I'm also doing a little bit of a challenge. I'm gonna go out for my first vegan meal, which I'm so excited for, and the food looks delicious. I've tried vegan food here and there, but I've never gone out for a meal, so I'm super excited for that. So without further ado, because I'm rambling now, let's just get into the video. Okay, so I'm primed and ready, fresh faced. I'm going to start off with foundation. This is the True Portrait Foundation. I'm in the shade Tan 066 and it is a liquid to powder. I have already used this on my channel before and also on my Instagram. If you haven't seen it, it's absolutely insane. I love this foundation because you guys know that I love like a watery foundation. So this is very runny, but the finish on the skin is so skin-like. Like it looks like you're not really wearing any foundation, but it's got good coverage. It's a little bit insane. It just kind of perfects the skin. It goes from a liquid to powder, but it's nothing chalky. It just gives you that airbrushed finish to the skin, which I love. And I also love the fact that it comes in 40 shades. So for us brown girls out there, we are also covered. Now I'm going to apply this foundation just all over the face, and I also like to just take it down the neck area just so it's all one blank canvas. And I'm just going to blend this out all over the face. Now that the foundation is on, you can see just how airbrushed my skin is looking. It's also got really good cover. I think it's a lightweight to medium cover, but I feel like even underneath my eyes, it's kind of disguised the dark circles there. I'll still use a little bit of concealer, but it really has got rid of the pigmentation on top of my eyes and underneath my eyes. But it's so lightweight, like it's such a liquid form. It's really incredible because it's not thick at all. I love the packaging of the bottle as well, and it's like a little squeezy applicator, which I really like too. Now I'm going to move on to concealer, my favorite part. I'm going to be using the Lock-It Concealer Cream, and I've got two shades here. I have D33 Warm, which is slightly more orangey, and then M27 Warm, which is a little bit more bright. I'm going to use them both together. Now the orangier tone for me is just going to countercorrect or color correct the dark pigmentation, and then the M27 Warm is just going to lift and brighten. So I'm going to apply these areas underneath my eyes and down the center of the face as well, and then I'm just going to blend this bad boy out. Now that I'm happy with how my base is looking, I am just going to set it in place, but we're only going to set the center half and underneath our eyes just because I don't actually like or ever really set the whole of my face. It's just not something that I do. So I'm going to be using the Lock-It setting powder in translucent with a really fluffy airy brush to do this. Now that everything is set, I can move in to using my powder product. So I need to add a little bit of definition, a little bit of color, and I am going to bronze. So I'm going to be using the Lock-It powder foundation in Deep 200 to do this. It's a beautiful, warm, kind of orangey, reddy, bronzy color, which you guys know I love. I don't like anything too deep, and this just looks perfect. So I'm just going to use an angled fluffy brush just to bronze the outskirts of the face, and then also down the sides of the nose, because this is just going to give us a little bit of a dimension to the face. Now moving straight in to eyes, I'm going to be using the Lolita Vida eyeshadow palette. This palette is absolutely beautiful. I'm going to take the shade right here, which is more orangey, and forgive me for my pronunciation, but I believe it's called La Loupe, and it's such a beautiful kind of crease color. So I'm going to pop this with an eyeshadow fluffy brush in the crease. Now with these shades, a little bit goes a long way. You don't need a lot because they're super pigmented. What I also like to do is I just take them in to like the inner part of my nose and then also wing it out. And then today I'm gonna take the shade Juanita, which is kind of like a toned down brown, a warm / cool toned down brown. I don't really know how to explain it, but I'm gonna pop this all over the lid to give us kind of a really nice brown smoky eye. I'm also going to take a mix of these shades and then just smoke out my lower lash line as well. Now, who would I be if I didn't do a winged liner, right? So I'm going to be using the Tattoo liner. This is a waterproof liquid eyeliner. I love the fact that it's waterproof because I do suffer with dry eyes and sometimes my eyes can get a little bit leaky. So the waterproof is amazing. I also love the fact that it's like a felt tip and you can get a really thin line. You know, when you really want to get a cut, sharp wing, you can achieve that with this, and it's just so pigmented, which is what I love about it. So I'm just going to give myself a medium sized wing, and remember, your wings are sisters, not twins. because I always spend ages trying to get them symmetrical, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter as long as they're kind of roughly similar. That's all good. Now that wings are safely and securely on, I love the fact that it just kind of gives you that kind of cat eye feline eye look, and that's why I wear wings a lot. I'm gonna go in with mascara. This is the Go Big or Go Home mascara in the shade Trooper Black, the same as the tattoo liner. I forgot to add. I'm gonna just add this to my lashes, and that's gonna give them extreme volume. And I love that it's smudge proof, which is a must for me, especially when I'm gonna be doing my bottom lashes as well. And it is super pigmented, which I love as well. So we're just gonna add a few coats to our lashes. So mascara's on, my lashes look like this. It has really given them volume. It's kind of fanned them out a little bit, which I love as well. But you guys know me, I am going to be applying a falsies, so I'll be right back once I've applied them. Okay, I'm back. Let's add a little bit of the same mascara on our bottom lashes as well. I'm going to do about 2 coats on my bottom lashes. Now you know that I am a blush gal. I've been loving blush recently. It just gives like a flush to the cheeks. I'm going to be using the Everlasting blush in Peony and Foxglove. Can we just take a second for this packaging? It's insane. I'm going to be mixing the two and then applying this to the cheeks and also on the tip of my nose as well. For lips, now we're nearly there. I'm going to line my lips with the Everlasting lip liner and creme in hawkind. And this is a beautiful shade. We're just going to line our lips. Now I have a few shades of the Everlasting liquid lipstick. I love these, they're so long lasting. But I do want kind of like a pinky nude lip. So I'm gonna mix Lolita and a little bit of Ludwig just to brighten that up. And I'm just gonna buff that onto the lips with a fluffy eyeshadow brush, so it's more kind of like a stain as opposed to a high pigment liquid lipstick on the lips. And that, guys, is it for the makeup portion of this video. My full face of KVD Vegan Beauty is now available at Boots, and the whole line is vegan, which is absolutely amazing. My makeup is looking pretty airbrushed, if I do say so myself. We're going to take it for a test drive. Let's go for our first vegan meal. I'm going to take you guys along with me. Let's see how it holds up throughout the day, and I'm going to be checking in with you guys at numerous times of the day as well. Guys, we finally arrived at this location of By Chloe. I actually went to the O2 one and it was shut, so we've come to this one. It's been about a good hour or so. This one looks really pretty though. Fully vegan in Tower Bridge. Literally, the desserts look insane. Can I please get the fish and chips? Can I also get the We've moved for lighting purposes. Let me show you guys my makeup. It looks absolutely fine, doesn't it? It absolutely looks fine. The only thing that I would say is my lipsticks come off a little bit right inside here, but I mean that's normal through like me talking. I also have a tendency when I've got a matte lip on to lick my lips, so that's probably why. But there's no creasing going on, I don't think. I don't look shiny either, even though I don't mind that. Guys, we're not even embarrassed about it. We went for dessert, we've got it. Okay guys, I am now back. It has been, let me just check actually, it's been a good 5.5 hours since you last saw me. We went out for a meal, we had a little bit of a mad because the By Chloe restaurant that I wanted to go to, they were closed, so we had to go to central London. A little bit of a kerfuffle, so I was on public transport in and out of them sweaty tubes, you know. So I've eaten, you guys have seen me eat, and I've actually not really looked at my makeup at all, so I'm just gonna check it now in terms of longevity, bearing in mind that I haven't done any touch-ups throughout the day. So the first thing that I've noticed is my lips. I just want to make sure I haven't got any food in my teeth. My lips A little bit of the liquid lipstick from the center portion has gone. It just looks a little bit worn just because I have been eating. I've had some burgers, I've had fries, I've also had cupcakes and icing, and then I've been licking the icing off my lips. And I tend to kind of lick my lips a little bit when I've got matte lipstick on for some reason. I don't know why. So just a little bit worn, but nothing bad at all. Like, if I feel like if I was speaking to you guys, I don't feel the need that it looks like, you know, when you've got a red lipstick and it's worn so badly that you can tell. I don't think you can tell with this one. It's worn really nicely. In terms of skin, the skin to me, I'm going to show you guys some close-ups as well, doesn't really look worn. Like, the foundation still looks more or less the same. I feel like just with my makeup in general, it looks like it's been lived in a little, which I kind of like. I like when it just sinks into the skin and it kind of just mixes with the natural oils of the skin, but it doesn't look like it's worn away. So there's no patchiness, there's no kind of pigmentation of mine showing through. My dark circles are also covered. The mascara hasn't smudged at all. You know, sometimes when you have a mascara that flakes and it flakes onto the skin, it hasn't done that at all with this mascara, which is great because I love that. There are some times when I go out into the wind and my mascara is here, little bits, and then I kind of try to fix it and it's smudged all over. That's terrible. But this hasn't done this at all. Other than that, I can't think of anything else to comment on because everything else looks like how I left it. It just looks a little bit lived in, and I like that. Nothing is worn though, and nothing is patchy. Everything is almost, yeah, everything stayed in place other than just my lips from where I've been eating. And in terms of creasing, there's not really any creasing. Like in my smile lines, there's no creasing. There's a tiny bit just underneath my eyes, but I have very fine lines under my eyes. That happens with any makeup product I put there. But other than that, it's a thumbs up from me. And that, guys, is it for this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. I've also left my Instagram handle down below where I update you guys basically every hour. So follow me there. I am so happy with the content today. I had so much fun filming it. If you want more vlogging style content, then also let me know that down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah.